Time for another random booster. We had a Cloud City and Jabba's Palace recently. We'll see if we can get something more rare this time, though the odds are solidly in the favor of those. Greater than a 25% chance it's going to be one of those. 53. That is a special edition pack. So there's special edition. Lots of good rares in this set. Seems like half the rares from this set are, maybe even more than that, are ones that are valuable enough for me to sell as singles rather than for my assorted listings. And there's a lot of good commons and uncommons too. A lot of playable interrupts, especially stuff that has to do with, seems like starship and vehicle weapons. And I know starship and vehicle weapons annoy a lot of people in terms of being too swingy. There's a lot of cards that you can basically win the game on if you have an interrupt in a certain interrupt in a starship weapon at the same time. Alright, that's one of them, Power Pivot. So yeah, if you hit an opponent's starship, you can make it immediately lost, or you can lose one force to make their power 0. So you got a Y-wing armed with proton or even an ion cannon. You play this card, lose one force, the executor's power 0. Another operative, kind of a dead card after some erratas that happened, because these totally dominated right after the special edition set came out. This lets you go get starship weapons pretty easily and deploy them for free. And it doesn't even count as a react, so cards that cancel react don't really cancel this, as far as I know. Another thing with starship weapons, being able to deploy starship weapons from your lost pile. I've always liked this card. It makes sense conceptually that somebody used up the last of their 9 lives, for example. So usually if you lose a card, they just go to the lost pile. You can deploy a different copy or retrieve that card and have it go back. But here, you basically place a copy of a card that you have in battle out of play, and that saves the card you have in battle. But since it's out of play, you can't deploy any new versions of that character. So it's kind of risky in that sense. Like if you use this on a Luke, it might save Luke's life, but then you can't. If you lose Luke later, you will not be able to play it again, or play him again, I should say. Another operative. That's 3 in 1 pack. Another operative, 4 in 1 pack. I don't know if I've seen that before. And this might be a rare here. Yep, okay. So I do like this card. Not really one I sell as a single, but being able to retrieve a Y-wing each control phase is fun. I do like Y-wings a lot. Especially in the Rogue Squadron game where you're flying around and you can get shot by TIE fighters like 40 times and still be okay. And then dropping bombs. They're not too good in a dogfight, but they actually have fairly decent firepower with the rapid fire ion cannon. So they're a lot of fun in that game, and I always thought they looked cool. So a Y-wing helper here, High Destiny. It's immune to alter, but it's suspended while opponent controls Raltier, so you have to at least fight for Raltier to make it work. But I do like the card. Anyways, that's it for the special edition pack. A lot of operatives. 1, 2, 3, 4 operatives. And a bunch of starship weapon helper cards. Those really became a big deal in special edition. So, thanks for watching this video. Hope you tune in for the next one.